Hello, Mrs. Schauf here. Today we're going to be talking about social media posts and what to do when you come across one that you want to verify or check to see if it's real. And the first thing we have to know about social media posts and realize is that some of them can be 100% real, some of them can be somewhat real or a little bit true, and then some of them are outright fake. So sometimes people will take a grain of truth and use that grain to twist the story into something that's unreal. So we have to figure out how to verify something we see on the internet. And there's a couple ways to do that. So here's an interesting Twitter post that I came across, and it says, yes, it's real, yes, it's powered by Intel, and yes, it has a chicken warmer. So this is a gaming console that has a chicken warmer inside of it. And when I first saw this, I'm like, that cannot be real. What do I do when I come across this post to figure out if it's real or not? So, on Twitter and most other places, the first thing you can do is check to see if it's a verified account. A verified account will have a blue check mark next to the name. And a blue check mark means that this person is notable, famous, or a government agency, a company, or a brand, but it doesn't necessarily mean that what they're posting is true. It just means that they're famous and have a reputation. That's the first thing you can check. If it's just like Uncle Joe down the street posting something, that's one thing. If it's a famous brand or company, it could be another. It might add more weight to what they're saying. The second thing to do is to consider the source. So, yes, this person is verified, but who are they? Who are these people that are saying these things? So, you'll see on this side, it says their name, PR for Intel. Okay, so Intel is that company that he's saying is in this chicken warmer. And he also worked for all these other spots that have to do with, other companies that have to do with gaming also. So, okay, he works for Intel and it has a blue check mark. That's adding a little bit more weight to his claim that this is a real thing. And the last thing you want to think is, does this post play on my emotions at all? Because if it does, it might mean that it's trying to manipulate how you feel and could be fake. So, I mean, obviously, I feel something when I think, ugh, gaming console and chicken warmer in one. That makes me feel kind of weird because that just seems like a weird thing to make. So if I were to go about trying to figure out if it's real or not, I know all these things. It's a real person. He does work in computers and gaming, and he has formerly worked for like Wired and other press that has to do with computer and technology. But it does make me feel some weird things because I don't really like the idea of a chicken warmer and a gaming console altogether. So, what I'll do now is I actually have to look at the article, and this is a pretty professional website. And that looks like some pretty professional photography. Oh, it has schematics. That seems kind of real. And wow. So it has all of the specs for the gaming. It seems kind of real. Okay. The last thing I would do would be either to Google this and find other news sources that also have this as a real thing. KFC gaming console. Okay. The BBC. That's a real news organization. They are also reporting it. It's on Wikipedia. That doesn't mean a whole lot, but Forbes, another real place. Okay, so that might mean that it's a real thing. The last place I would check also is a fact-checking website like Snopes. And I'd go there and put KFC gaming. And just to see if it's in there. Did KFC make a gaming console that includes a chicken warmer? And what does it say? It is true. And they go through here and list all of the reasons why it's true. All right. Oh man, if you want to play, I don't know, Mario Kart at the same time as heating up chicken, this is your product. Yeah, that makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that, but some people might want that. So just remember, when you're on social media, You want to look for a blue check mark to see if it's a verified account. Make sure that you look into the background of the person that's posting it, see if they actually have anything to do with the topic. And if it's too good to be true or makes you feel something, then make sure you check it with other sources. You should do that anyway, and go to a fact checking website. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. Bye.